Welcome everyone to Sysco Canada's virtual kitchen show. I'm host Jay Ashton, Business Resources and Brand Activation Manager for Sysco Canada. Very excited today, bring back Saputo Food Service and really get into a lot of things around specialty cheese today. So we got tons of information for you. We're going to get everyone to introduce everyone here today. We've got a great team from Saputo, plus we also have guest chef Steve McGoey is back, and I know he's excited, and I'm
very excited.
I'll introduce everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome
Jay.
to the show.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Awesome. So I'm going to turn over to Randy, I believe. I'm just trying to make sure I'm following my notes here. But Randy,
Yes.
do you want to start off what we're going to be going over today and a little bit about Saputo, who you guys are, what great things do you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Jay. We're excited to be here. My name's Randy Norman. I'm a National Sales Manager on the food service team. With us today is Jenna, who is our Marketing Manager, and Rocco, who's our Business Development Manager. And Rocco specializes in specialty cheese for us. So many people don't realize the excellent range of specialty cheeses that Saputo carries. We have hundreds of delicious products ranging from soft cheeses to wash rind to blues, bries, almost anything you can imagine. Specialty cheese in itself has really evolved from just being on a cheese board or on fine dining menus into a great way to elevate your everyday menu. So today we would like to show you how you can elevate your menu with simple addition of specialty cheese. We have a few great products to show you today, and we'll have Chef Steve McGoey take you through it. So I'll turn it over to Chef Jay, and then we can add any input as we move along, and Chef Steve, I should say, can take us through and get us started.
Awesome. Thank you, Randy, and so happy to be here again with you guys. Had lots of fun last time on the show, and I think today is just a really fun topic to talk about with everybody. Burgers and specialty cheese. I mean, the two together are just really a match made in heaven, and I think we're going to showcase today some great ideas, some great ways to elevate your burger offerings, maybe enhance some current offerings you're already doing, and maybe stimulate some creativity in your restaurants and help get guests interested in these wonderful products. So I'm going to get started right away. I'm going to focus on two particular cheeses for this first burger we're going to make. We're going to make a chicken Parmesan burger. And if you want to talk about comfort food, you want to talk about something that is just warms the soul, this is one that's going to knock it out of the park. So the cheeses that I'm going to showcase today for this burger, one is a Fior de Latte. It is a beautiful, beautiful fresh mozzarella cheese. So many wonderful applications for this cheese. In today's application, it's going to be showcased on this chicken parm burger. But there's so many other wonderful, versatile things you can do with this cheese, and I'll get into those a little bit later. But let's get into actually making the burger first, so you can see how it's all put together, and then I can showcase this wonderful cheese. So I'm just going to create my cutting board over here and show you what I did to create this burger. So a chicken Parmesan burger naturally has ground chicken, which you can see here. Very, very simple. I'm going to add some breadcrumbs into the ground chicken. I'm going to add some fresh garlic as well into the bowl. Some parsley in there. And then the other product we're talking about today, which is this beautiful Parmesan cheese. It comes in this block form, like you see here, which I'm going to utilize for my burger. Or it also comes in this beautiful, already shredded product. The petals you see here are wonderful. You can use those for many other applications as well, if shredding is just not an option for you. But for this one, I'm going to show you the shred. We're just going to make it snow. I guess I should be careful saying that because there actually is snow in some parts of this country right now. But anyway, we're snowing in here. Lots and lots of beautiful parm. And that's just going to bring a beautiful, beautiful richness, sharpness, acidic note to this burger, and really going to bring those flavors together. So again, very simple, guys. You can change this up with different herbs if you like, if you want different combinations of things. For me, let the cheese do the talking, let the garlic do the talking, and that's for me a very, very classic chicken Parmesan burger. So chicken, Parmesan cheese, breadcrumb, and parsley, and away you go. So you blend that all together with your hands, and create whichever size burger you happen to like. So I have in the back here some on the go already. You can see I've made these burgers. These are good size. They're about 7 to 8 ounce burgers, so a nice healthy portion. They've been simmering here after a nice little sear in the cast iron with a beautiful marinara sauce. And we're going to finish these off by placing that beautiful fleur de lat over the top and allow it to slowly melt and sort of cascade over the burger. If you bring back to the cutting board, Jay, here just for a sec, I'll clear these out of the way. The fresh mozzarella comes, as you see here, comes in a beautiful ball, comes in its natural brine. So just obviously, I would recommend leaving it in there as long as possible to the very last minute before you're going to use it. And then obviously slice it or utilize it for whatever application you're going to do. As I mentioned before off the top, there's so many great things you can do with this cheese. You can add it to quesadillas, you could shred it, you could make just a very simple caprese salad. Lots of things you can do with it. To me, and for me, when I'm working with this cheese, it really shines when it's melted. When it's melted, you get that beautiful, creamy, milky texture to it. Wonderful carrier for other flavors, and I'll show you how we're going to elevate this a little bit in a moment. But just a wonderful product and very versatile in any application. But melted, in my opinion, is the way to go. So let's show you how to cut this. Very, very simple. Again, it's a fresh mozzarella, so it has a little bit of softness to it. So just a nice sharp knife runs through, and you can see it cuts very easily. I like to have a nice thick piece. As you can see there, you guys, again, that is going to perform beautifully on an application, and it's going to melt nicely. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip back over here to my burgers, and I'm going to place 3 pieces of this beautiful mozzarella over the top, and just let that sit for a minute or so. Let it do its thing, and then I'll put together this burger in the end. So again, the 2 products we're talking about here is that beautiful fresh mozzarella, that fleur de lat, and as well that beautiful Parmesan cheese that I showcase in a shredded format, but it also has those petals that can be utilized for all kinds of things, whether it's Caesar salads or whether it's topping off a beautiful dish just to sort of emphasize that height and that visual nature. As we know, people eat with their eyes, so the petals are beautiful. It really makes a nice presentation for it. So I'm just going to turn around and finish these burgers for a sec and put this together for you. Clear my cutting board for you. Away we go. Just give that cheese another minute or so just to soften a bit more and melt away. I might actually just throw a lid on it just for a moment. And away we go.
And Chef, the nice thing about the fleur de lat is it's great on pizzas as well. So if you have pizzas on your menu and burgers, which are 2 of the top selling takeout items, it's a product that you can utilize in so many different ways.
Absolutely. Pizza is a wonderful, wonderful carrier for it. Again, as I mentioned before, whatever flavor of pizza you have, margarita pizza would be fantastic. But this really does carry flavor beautifully, and it complements whatever product you happen to be using. And of course, with pizza, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Great point, Randy. All right, let's just give another 2 minutes, 2 seconds here. I'm going to get the rest of my ingredients ready to doctor this one up. So what I've done, and I'll show you here already, is I've got a beautiful bun here that I've toasted. I've toasted this with garlic butter, so it has a beautiful sort of crust nature to it. That garlic is going to really come out when you eat it. It also complements the garlic I already put inside the burger. I'll take my lid off here. I don't know if you can see this, Jay, but I'm going to... This is just starting to soften. Take one of these out and place this over top of the bottom. Over top of the bottom. How's that? There we go. I'm going to grab a little extra marinara sauce. Touch that over the top, and that heat from the marinara is going to help also soften that cheese. back here to my board. I've got some beautiful arugula and basil that I've just tossed lightly into lemon juice, some olive oil, and a little salt and pepper. I'm just going to place that over the top like so. And boom. Talk about a burger. How does that look?
Oh, that looks amazing.
So that, that is going to travel really well. Is also, I know we're doing a lot of focus on takeout these days, obviously with the climate that we're in. This is a great product to take home. It's going to remain nice and warm. Again, that cheese is just going to continue to get better, softer, and melt. So by the time you get to your final destination, you get home, it's just going to be a great, great eating experience. So into the takeout we go here. And if you want to really even elevate it a bit more, grab some fresh cut fries, toss a little parsley in, and hey, let's make it snow again. All right, so just over the top, you've got yourself some beautiful Parmesan fries. All right, let's give those a little toss. And into the takeout we go.
Hey, Steve, could you just tweak the other camera, your cutting board camera? Did you got a second? It went out on us.
Did it? Yep. It looks like my computer just did a little wonky thing for me there.
That's okay. Oh, it's coming back.
Yeah, there we go. Should be back here now. So there you go. Well, that one's just kind of getting back up. There you go. She's got a beautiful chicken parm burger. Oh, there we are. We're back. Technology is only as good as when it works. So there you go. Do you have that shot now, Jay, on the cutting board?
Nothing yet. No, it's still not there.
All right. It's all right. I'll just hold it up there for you.
Awesome.
All right. So again, takeout, guys, a wonderful way to elevate burgers. Again, utilizing these great products, that Fior di Latte, the Parmesan. And again, when you get home or your final destination, that's just going to be a wonderful eating experience. I can attest, I've had to practice making these, and they are delicious. So so please enjoy that. And again, a couple different applications utilizing the shredded parm as well. All right.
If I might add,
that one over here.
DoorDash it shows that chicken sandwiches and fries are the #1 delivered meal item in Canada in 2020. So we're right on point, right on trend as well. And you get to elevate to what the chef has just created that looks delicious. And it's one sandwich that's trending across Canada. So it's something we can really utilize and jump on and help our restaurateurs have products that people are looking for.
Absolutely.
And to your point, it travels as well as takeout, and that's what we want to be able to provide for everybody. Let's get everybody out ordering takeout. Let's support our industry the best way we can. And right now, in some of these the new world we're living in, takeout's got to be the priority. So I challenge everybody to start ordering once or twice a week takeout. Let's keep pushing our industry, supporting it, doing the best we can to help everybody survive this pandemic until we get to whatever the new normal will be moving forward.
And I think,
Randy, if I could,
sorry, Joe, if I could just
touch that point really quickly.
Environment that we live in these days. And I think as a restaurateur, I think we have an opportunity to really, really hone in on what we're doing and do an exceptional job and find ways to be distinctive and find ways to give consumers no other option but to keep coming back, right? And so that's maybe reducing some menu, reducing some offerings you have on your current menu, and elevating it like we are today with some specialty cheeses and showcasing some things and some products that they may not have used before. So really finding a way in this landscape to stay competitive and provide items and recipe options, menu options that consumers are really going to resonate with. Burgers, as we know, are such a huge thing in takeout. Burgers are always popular, so finding a way to be a bit different, be a bit unique, and really try and tracked with all those different consumers out there that are looking for great options. Because in some markets, as we know, you can't go and dine in. It's getting colder. Patio season might be coming slowly to a close. So the more we can do to be distinctive, be elite, and be amazing is really going to help out your operation.
Well said.
I agree. And Chef, I love what you did with this dish. You took a classic and you turned it into a really great takeout item in burger formats. And we know that's a #1 takeout menu item. So
Absolutely.
looks delicious.
Well, thank you. And, you know, that kind of segues me to our second burger. And this one is really, really cool. I think there's a lot of things to this one that are going to resonate and attract a unique audience. And for this one, we are going to be focusing on this beautiful soft goat cheese, which you see here. We're going to be topping a veggie burger with this cheese. And as I walk through this burger and I walk through how to sort of create it, always keep in mind the layers of flavor and how all the different flavors are going to work together in the end, which at the end of the day is what consumers and people who are ordering this are looking for. They're looking for sort of harmony when you eat your food. They're looking for things that really taste great and work well together. And utilizing this goat cheese with the veggie burger I'm going to put together really helps sort of put an exclamation point on that. So wonderful product. I'm not sure if Randy or Rocco, you want to talk a little bit more about that as I kind of start this, but we're going to showcase the goat cheese, and I'll show you the burger.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to take this one, guys. It's close to my heart. Our goat cheese is made in Orangeville, Ontario. So shout out to the team there. And we produce the Sysco Block and Barrel brand of goat cheese. It's made with 4 simple ingredients and fresh Canadian goat milk. We collect goat milk from over 200 family farms across Ontario, and a small portion comes from Quebec as well. And it's just rich, creamy, delicious, cheesy goodness. So I couldn't think of a better cheese to top a vegetarian burger.
Absolutely. And, you know, there's so much talk these days of veggie burgers or plant-based food or whatnot. I found for this one, I really wanted to create a burger that was truly a veggie burger that contained vegetables. And so you'll see I've got some that are cooking here on the grill plate. And just to walk you through what's in them, it's a very, very simple product. All of these ingredients you'll find in most kitchen pantries or most restaurants. So there's some black beans, there's carrots, there's green onion. There's some smoked paprika, some chili. I've got some ground cashews and some brown rice in there as well, which really sort of binds everything together. It tastes great. It won't fall apart. So it really performs on the grill very, very nicely. And the bite on it's fantastic. So for something that is truly vegetarian, that has vegetables in it, this is a great product that grills up nicely. It won't fall apart. And when you eat it, you don't get sort of that smush. It actually holds its integrity together really, really well. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to place a couple of pieces of this beautiful goat cheese right there over the top. And I'm going to let that soften a little bit. It's naturally fairly soft. But as you place it on the burger, it's just going to continue to soften a bit more. And as it travels, almost like that fresh mozzarella, it won't lose its integrity and won't fall apart on you. One of those things too that I think is really interesting, and just a note for people about this cheese, is because of the nature of it, there's a few things you can do when handling it to really help your operation out. It crumbles very well naturally, and you'll see that in a little moment when I finish it off with a salad. But one of the things I like to do with this cheese, just to help it when you're cutting it, especially if you're cutting it in a format like I just showed for the veggie burger, is just run your knife under some hot water, and you'll find when you cut through the cheese, it just slices through nicely without losing its integrity. Okay, so it kind of holds its shape. Again, make sure that water is hot. Okay, and not too thin. You want to have a nice piece. It's going to complement, in this case, the burger that we're working with. Okay, so just a few small things when you're working with it, just to help your operators, help your chefs, and help your yield as well. Less that's left on the cutting board is more in your pocket, which is always important in these situations. Okay, so I've got my veggie burger. Let me just re-glove here. And I've got my cheese on there, which looks fantastic. And now let's build this, because this is a fun one. And for takeout, this is fantastic. It's going to travel well, and the end consumer is going to really enjoy it. What I'm going to start with, just to show you again, beautiful toasted bun, like you see here. I use mayonnaise for this. I find mayonnaise is a wonderful way to toast your bun. Gives a nice golden brown color and adds a little bit of flavor as well. And to this, I'm going to add a little fig mayonnaise. So figs, for those that have had them, know they've got sort of a wonderful natural sweetness to it. Figs and goat cheese are a very, very beautiful pairing together. So just the bottom and the top of this bun, a little bit of that fig mayonnaise, very, very easy to make. Mayonnaise, figs, a little bit of lemon juice. Again, things that most restaurants should have. I'm going to take this over and use a separate spatula for the veggie burger. Bring that over to the cutting board. And then I'm going to start building. So at the base of my burger, I'm going to place some beautiful leaf lettuce. And then I'm going to place some fire roasted red pepper on the bottom. That gorgeous veggie burger and that cheese over the top. Couple nice red onions. Again, just to complement those flavors. Then I'm going to finish it off with some little baby onion sprouts, like you see there. And that, for a vegetarian looking for an elevated burger to take home, is just a wonderful offering. You've got the wonderful components of the burger itself. The goat cheese itself, again, while it's traveling or getting to its destination, is just going to continue to soften and really complement that bite. The fire roasted pepper, that fig aioli, the fig mayonnaise, the onions, etc. It really sort of brings this harmonious eating experience together. And I can't say much more to it than it needs that great salad to go with it. So in the takeout we go. And then I'm just going to add, where'd my salad go? In the fridge. In the fridge. Please hold. There it is. Sorry, guys.
Hey, chef, where can I place my order? I'd love to have that for lunch.
Well, you know what? I can send you the recipe, and I'm pretty sure you know where to get some cheese. So we're good there. I'm just gonna place some just some mixed greens in there, and then I'm also gonna top this off with some nicely chopped pear, some crushed walnuts, and some nice red beets that have been just beautifully poached. And then for takeout, you'd probably want to put your dressing on the side. I think it's a great idea. The more often you can put things on the side and allow guests to put this together at home. A little bit of building is okay when you're doing some takeout. But the dressing I've created for this, very simple. We've got some honey, some balsamic vinegar, some olive oil, and some Dijon mustard. Again, very, very simple vinaigrette. Just over the top. And again, think at the beginning when I spoke about flavors that all work really well together. That fig mayo with the burger. I've got beautiful honey and a sweet nature to the dressing. But there's the best angle. There you go. wonderful takeout veggie burger showcasing that beautiful soft goat cheese. There you have
And
it.
again, it's on trend. You know, meatless burgers saw a 443% increase in the first half of 2020. So great option. We're looking for vegetarian style lifestyles is growing. So we're right on point with that. So great job, chef. It looks amazing.
Thank you. And it's, you know what, I always say it, you know, food is not complicated. When you have great ingredients, food's easy, right? It's when you have great products to work with, like these cheeses, it really just helps make food that much better. So, I mean, over to you guys. I mean, this is a great product to work with, so versatile, and in this application, just works so well with that veggie burger. So that's great. That's that one. And then the last one for me that I'm going to work with is as we get into, well, we're into October, we're into the fall season. We can't all go to Oktoberfest these days, unfortunately. We can't go sit in our favorite pub, which I love to do during this time of year. But we can bring that experience home, and we can try and find a way to create those memories and create that amazing seasonal tradition for a lot of us, which involves getting together, being with one another, sharing memories around food and drink. I mean, that's what this is all about, right? Food and drink is what we're into this for. And Oktoberfest is a wonderful display of exactly that. So I'm going to make an Oktoberfest burger or an umami burger, whichever way you want to call it. And I find this burger just really helps exemplify flavors of fall, flavors of umami, flavors of beautiful, beautiful fall flavors. And what's going to help with that is this beautiful Cantonese cheese. Okay, I've got two varieties here. I've got one which is unpeppered, so just a simple rind cheese. And then this one is the same cheese. It just has been peppered on the outside as well. So both available to you, both exceptional. These cheeses carry with them beautiful creamy notes to them. They're subtly sweet as well, which I find really, really nice to work with. And depending what application you use them for, they really just help elevate. I mean, I'm going to show a burger today, but again, you could showcase a beautiful mac and cheese. You could showcase grilled cheese. You could showcase, you know, a croque monsieur cheese sandwich. There's all kinds of things you can do with it that really, really, really work well. So I'm going to get into this burger. I've got some going in the back, and I just want to tell you a little bit about what goes into this because I think it's a pretty cool burger. So for the umami or the Oktoberfest burger, I've got a mixture of pork and beef going into this. And I must say, when you're making it, please try and get some pork and beef that has some fat to it. Extra lean just doesn't do this product justice. You need a bit of that inner fat to keep that burger beautiful and moist and really performing well. So I've got a mixture of pork and beef. I've also got some garlic in here. I've got some garlic powder, some onion powder, and the key and the secret to this one is I've actually added some miso paste in here. So for those that don't know, miso is a fermented soybean. It has beautiful flavor. It's a very traditional paste for Japanese cuisine. It works so well in here. It really helps bring this whole thing together. So I've got miso paste in there. I've got an egg in there as well, and just kind of brings it all together, and you get this beautiful burger. So at the top of this, I'm going to add, just to kick it up a little bit, I'm going to add some gorgeous caramelized onions. I'll make one here for you. I'm also going to add some sauerkraut. So again, think about Oktoberfest. Think about, you know, all those flavors and things you're looking for when you're sitting there swilling back something tasty. I'm then going to add some of that gorgeous cheese to it and allow that to melt over top of that burger. I'm just going to give it one quick blast here. I'm going to place it on just to get a little bit of melting, and then I'll show you how I'm going to put this one together. But again, this cheese is so wonderful in so many different applications. For this burger, like I said, it works so well because it really helps create that sort of that umami, that addictive flavor when you're eating it. When you have all those flavors, that miso again comes through, that creaminess, that kind of sweetness. is really, really cool with it. So I'll show you how we put this one together. Again, the whole idea here is finding ways to elevate burger offerings, which we know are so popular for takeout and so popular in restaurants. And again, I think, you know, speaking for myself, I'm looking for comfort food these days. I'm looking for something different. You know, we can't go out to our favorite little pub. We can't go out to our favorite little restaurant and support them. So if we can give them support through these other ways, and we can showcase these items to our restaurateurs to help elevate and help give consumers what they're looking for, I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. So, so go out there and have some fun with these sorts of things. To finish this one off, oh yeah, I'm going to take another beautifully toasted bun, like you see here. Okay, I'm using an onion bun, which I find really, really nice. You could use a pretzel bun if you like. Again, pretzel buns, those sorts of things are very common this time of year. And I'm going to add a miso mayo. So again, a little bit more of that miso paste inside the mayo with a little lemon juice just on the bottom and the top of the bun. Ready to host the burger. Oh yeah, we're home. Let me grab this. You can see that cheese has just started to melt. Look at that. And then you top that off with some gorgeous grainy mustard. Just going to cascade over the top. And there you have it. How's that for an Oktoberfest burger? You know, just really comfort food, really nice for this time of year. Again, bringing to the consumer, to your guests, something that they're missing, a tradition for a lot of people that they just can't have right now. And this will travel beautifully as well. Okay, I'm going to take a container like that. So the Oktoberfest burger, I call it the umami or Oktoberfest, whichever you like. Beautiful combination of some nice fatty pork and beef, some miso paste, some garlic, some onion powder, little breadcrumb, and just brings this whole thing home. Some of that beautiful Cantonese cheese, some sauerkraut, some caramelized onion, and I mean that's going to warm your soul and something you could probably use after sitting in an Oktoberfest tent for a while. So please enjoy, and I would be remiss. I know I paired everything else with something, and it is Oktoberfest, so I might as well do justice right and pair this with the appropriate accompaniment, and just place that on the table right beside. There we go. All right, there's your Oktoberfest burger, all complete with all the accoutrements. Please enjoy.
Very nice, chef.
Looks great, chef.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know,
it's
just
go ahead, Randy.
I was just going to say, reemphasize on how easy it is to elevate your takeout menu with specialty cheese on burgers. This is only a few of the cheeses that we have to offer. And when you see that, you mentioned a little earlier, chef, that, you know, people are looking for these types of products. They're looking for, if you're going to be ordering takeout, they're looking for, a lot of people go into a restaurant when we're able to go into restaurants, you're looking for a daily special. Well, this helps you just change your menu with cheeses you're probably already carrying and elevate that menu, and it drives the average eater check up a little bit as well. And that's important for the restaurateur as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I can vouch coming from the operations side that, you know, any little edge or any little, you know, head start on others that you can have, the better it is. And I would also say, I think it's important, stay within your lanes, you know, do what you do well and recognize where you have an opportunity to really showcase who you are. You know, I don't think necessarily now is the time to reinvent what you are. I think if you can continue to be what you are and continue to elevate and just be elite, people are going to recognize that and go to you for what you are. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Now it's time to really, really nail down on execution, on simplicity, but elevating through small key things like cheeses. And this is what we've been talking about today. 3 very, very different burgers, very, very different flavor profiles, but all taste so good and have a space somewhere, right? Whether it's Oktoberfest Friday, or maybe it's chicken parm Saturday, or whatever. These are just a few small little ways to elevate it and fine tune some things you're doing. So have fun with it. I have to say, food is fun. It should be fun. Don't overcomplicate it, and just buy great ingredients, and that'll really help you elevate your world. I'm gonna have a sip of this because it's just tempting.
You earned it. So with that, that's the final burger. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm not sure if we have any questions from any of the Saputo team, or Jay, if you have any other questions or comments you'd like to add.
You know, we've got a lot of great comments coming in just around, you know, definitely great ideas and lots of flavor. And this is just so lots of stuff coming up more and more around this area. I think it's an area that people should explore. As we really see a lot of restaurants, you know, trying to differentiate themselves in the third party or takeout menus, as you know, a lot of markets in Ontario are shut down for in-room dining. This could really elevate yourself. And we've talked numerous times this week about takeout and delivery. And this is hitting those notes, right? Is changing it up, keeping it fresh, and doing little things that might change up your burger to bring different value, but also to get people to come back for different burgers that you're doing, right? And you can run different burger weeks or different burger of the week, right? There's a lot of things you can do in this area.
For sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Endless opportunities.
Yeah. Any other comments? Rocco, did you want to mention anything before we shut down? Oh, we got to unmute you. There you go. Or you got to unmute.
Sorry, it's all good.
No
All
worries.
good.
No worries. Awesome. Jenna, any last words? No?
Oh, here I am. Sorry, I was on mute. No last words other than thank you so much for the opportunity, Jay, and I hope we provided some inspiration to the operators watching. So thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Jenna and Randy and Rocco. Chef, always a pleasure. Great ideas as always.
Always a pleasure. Love doing it. Love working with you guys. And Randy, I know you live around the corner now, so if you want to pop by, there's lots of food, and I've got a couple more refreshments as well. So see you in an hour.
The vehicle's already started. Yeah, look forward to it. Great
All
job
right.
today, Chef. Great job.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
So for everyone else, we're back this afternoon at 3 p.m. with more shows. We have another show, actually not 3 p.m. My apologies. We're back tonight at 8 p.m. late night show with Beyond Meat out of California. So we're going to be shooting out of their kitchens in California on some ideas around plant-based food and really different ideas in that category as well. So more to come, but thanks again, everyone else. And we're back also next week for way more shows. And we're going to continue to bring you as much as we can to help you out in today's world. But to everyone else, get out and support, and let's eat out tonight and take out and dine in if you can, but definitely support our industry. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great day.
Grab a burger.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.